This is the Echo Dot 4th generation with clock. Let's take a closer look. Don't forget to hit the red button to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up and click the notification bell to get my next video first. So you may have already seen my videos on the new Echo Dot and also the new Echo Plus. I'll leave those links in the description. Amazon have now released the clock version of the Echo Dot. Last year's version with the 3rd generation was one of their most popular products, and I do believe that this year's may be also. In the box itself, as well as the Echo Dot, you get a white plug and also get to the important information booklet and a little hello card which helps you with the setup. If you choose to read them, I don't tend to bother. Now, when I reviewed the Echo Dot 4th generation, I was a little bit critical of the design because I just thought that there was a lot of fabric and there was a lot of just blackness. And that is obviously exactly the same on the Echo Dot with clock. However, obviously there's that big difference, the fact that this one has the actual display built into it. And so that just breaks up that just huge area of material which does look pretty poor. Here it is side by side with the Echo Dot without the clock, and I think that you can probably see what I mean. Having that clock in the middle just does break up that whole area of material. And also one thing to point out is because the buttons are almost slightly further back than on the previous version, when I lift them forward you can see that they're towards the back. That's not so obvious on the one with the clock because the clock is there breaking up the display. It's likely that you'll use this for two main reasons. One, having it as an alarm clock on a bedside table, and it has got a great feature where you can set snooze by just tapping the top of it when the alarm goes off, or have it in a kitchen where you can set things like timers and see them very easily. Now at the moment the Dot with clock only comes in the white and also this blue which I've purchased. They are no longer selling the previous model either, which is different to the Echo Dot 3rd generation without the clock. They are still selling that at a discounted price. So your only choice if you're wanting to go for one of these Echo Dots with a clock is to go for the newer version, unless you can pick up an older version, maybe refurbed or second hand. As with the previous version, you can choose to set the display to be adaptive, so as the day gets darker, the light will actually dim, and that works really well in a very dark room. It doesn't light up the room at all. It will literally just be able to show you the time very clearly without giving out any extra light. Or if you choose, you can do it manually via the app. And if you want, likewise as before, you can turn it off completely, but what's the point of that? You may as well just buy the Echo Dot 4th generation if you were going to do that. The information on the display also doesn't really do anything different to the previous version. You can now see a timer and that will count down and it will stay on the screen. If you do want to ask what the time is during that, then you can do like this. What's the time?
It's 4:35 p.m.
It will then revert back to the timer and just show that continuously until it ends. Really, the only other information that you can get the display to show you is the temperature outside. It would be nice if that is something which maybe in a future software update, which shouldn't be a problem, that you can get more information. For instance, if you were playing a track, maybe getting the information about the track that was being played. Speaking of music, let's do a music test and compare it to the older version. As with the Echo Dot, I'm a little bit disappointed that they haven't done more in terms of the speaker. They have changed the position so it's now front and upward firing, which they say makes it sound better. However, in my tests, I could really struggle to see the difference. What do you think? So this has been recorded with my Rode Professional microphone from a distance of around about 2 meters. It's on volume level 6 and I'll do that the same with the older one as well. The first one you're going to hear is the new Echo Dot version, and then at the end of this I will crank the volume up on both of them and give 10 maximum volume so that you can see whether there's any distortion.
tell me that it's over. Never say that I can't relate. I still wanna come over, 'cause I know that it's not too late. Too late, too late, too late, too late. And all the love that I just ignored, I'm gonna revive it, I'm gonna revive it.
So I really couldn't see that much difference between either speaker at volume 6. That you've just listened to then was volume 10 on the original Echo Dot with clock. So now let's go straight to seeing what volume 10 would be like on the new one. And again, for me personally, I don't see too much difference.
Don't tell me that it's over. Never say that I can't relate. I still wanna come over, 'cause I know that it's not too late. Too late, too late, too late, too late. I know I made mistakes, I know I lied.
So I don't know whether you agree with me, but the sound difference was very, very marginal. I don't really see any difference. It might be different if you had the echo in a corner, but most people probably won't be doing that anyway. So guys, if you are looking for something with a little bit more bass and better tone and just more mellow, then go for the new Echo. It's more money, but it definitely has got a lot more going for it. So check out the review, the link is in the description for that. So my friends, in summary, definitely consider getting the Echo Dot with clock instead of the Echo Dot 4th generation without the clock, because if you're getting that, you may as well get the previous Echo Dot 3rd generation, because you'll save a lot of money. This is obviously going to be the only one that has the clock face on this year, so therefore if the display is important to you, well then you don't have much choice. I would have really liked to have seen some sound improvements on these devices, but hey, I guess you can't have everything, and maybe we'll get that next year. But if you're in the market for a new smart speaker, which sounds pretty good, the last one didn't sound bad, I do have to say, and you want that clock, well then you're getting a new modern looking device in the Echo Dot 4th generation with clock. Thank you my friends for watching this video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.